Watching K-dramas, K-pop, and the Korean culture really, I found so much love, and being an artist, I found so much creativity in the Korean cinema. I really loved everything. Just want to say that I told in an interview few months back, actually in this office, in Pinkvilla office, I manifested it right here because I said I want to become a bridge between Korea and India. And when I went to Korea, actually, they were talking about food. They were like, we have curry. We love Indian food because it's somewhat similar to some of the Korean dishes that you have. And when I went to Korea, I saw they love Shah Rukh Khan, they love our Indian cinema. Heritors, that was the first show that I saw, and that's why I was like, oh, this is Korean drama, and that's how my interest started. And our film RRR in India just went to the Oscars for the music. We got the Oscar. Welcome to Mumbai, and it's an honor to be here. Thank you so much, Pinkvilla, for getting me here. So, Ilimin Anushka Sen mida. I am an actress. I have been acting since 13 years in Mumbai. I've been an Indian actor, influencer, YouTuber, content creator, a lot of things, simultaneously I've been doing since I was a child. And recently, in the past year, after COVID, actually, I had an interest during COVID times. I started watching K-dramas, K-pop, and the Korean culture really, I found so much love, and being an artist, I found so much creativity in the Korean cinema. I really loved everything that Korea had to offer, and I was just watching a lot of K-dramas. I was hearing the K-pop and everything, and then I just wish I could do something which could be something like this. Last month, they got to know that I have been traveling back and forth for this film and other projects that I'm doing in Korea, because there are a lot of collaboration opportunities between India and Korea now. But last month, I also got appointed as the ambassador for Korea Tourism Organization, which is KTO. So I represent India in terms of tourism. I'm the ambassador, and that happened last month. And I just want to say that I told in an interview few months back, actually in this office, in Pinkvilla office, I manifested it right here because I said I want to become a bridge between Korea and India. And that happened last month, and I'm just so glad that it happened, because I think Korea and India have so much in common. The warmth which comes from people, the qualities, like when I go to Korea, don't feel like I'm a foreigner there. My dad also accompanies me, and we always feel like there's so much love and there's so much warmth. It's similar in India, we say Atithi Devo Bhava, which means we treat guests with a lot of respect and we make them feel like, it's their country. And similarly, I experienced that in Korea, and the culture is amazing, and I'm glad that I'm a part of something so huge, and I hope that I can do good things for Korea and India both. So thank you so much that you guys are here. If you have any questions, please let me know. 감사합니다.
많다고 들었는데 어떤 점 때문에 관심 가지기 시작했는지, 그리고 저희도 오늘 체감하게 했는데 인도의 젊은 친구들이 한국 문화 되게 좋아하는 것 같아서 그 이유는 뭔지 왠지 알고 있을 것 같아가지고.
If I speak for my generation, Gen Z, so in all of my followers that I have on Instagram or other social media platforms, this particular age group, if you see, 16 to 25, they are always looking for new content. They're always trying to experiment. Be makeup also. Like, we are always trying to get new makeup looks. Like, what is different? Be outfits. What is different? And particularly as artists, being actors, you always want to do different kind of projects. You always want to learn. You always want to get inspired. And I think Korean culture, be their food, be makeup, be any parts of Korea, it's so different from ours. Even though we do have so many similarities, there's so many things which are very different from ours. And I think that's why everybody loves the Korean culture so much, that there's similarities, but there's something which is so fresh about it that we can have a combination. So if you mix some of our Indian culture or Indian style and you mix it with a little Korean style or Korean culture, it becomes like a very beautiful combination. In terms of filmmaking, I'm a filmmaking student. I just graduated. It's my major. I'm a major in filmmaking. So I did 3 years. I just graduated this year. We used to have examples of K-dramas and, the movie Parasite, which did so well because it was something different. And if you see Indian cinema has been amazing. If you see the chart, be the 90s, in fact from the 70s to right now, the 21st century, you'll see there have always been different things that have been adapted. They have their own things, own culture. And one thing about Indians, we are really serious about our culture. No matter how much modernization is happening all over the world, we don't forget our roots, we don't forget our culture. And that's one thing I think Korea also has in common. You guys respect your culture so much, and I think we as Indians also really like that. So if you combine all of this, basically the inspiration, the new ideas, and the combination of both of these cultures are just so interesting that we feel that it's good to learn from each other. And when I went to Korea, actually, they were talking about food. They were like, we have curry, we love Indian food because it's somewhat similar to some of the Korean dishes that you have. And when I went to Korea, I saw they love Shah Rukh Khan, they love our Indian cinema. So I was like, there's the fondness for cinema, after all, for artists. The language doesn't really matter. What matters is the creativity, and I think that's what gets us closer.
본인이 연기를 하는 데 있어서 영감을 줬던 한국 배우가 누군지가 궁금하고, 두 번째 질문은 본인이 연출에도 관심이 있는지 궁금합니다. 영화 만드는.
The reason I chose filmmaking as my major is because I've been an actor since I was 8 years old. So I've been a child actor, then I was a teenager, now I'm 21 years old. Filmmaking helped me understand even more about cinema, about direction, about camera. Being on set, I think, is the best lesson because you get to learn a lot of things, being on set, and makes me aware about my surroundings and makes me a better actor. And filmmaking gave me the theory which helped me even indulge myself into more of this knowledge, and it really helped me grow as an actor. And in my future, of course, I want to become a producer because I know there's so much talent in India, all over the world actually. If I can help those writers or those stories, if I can produce, but it's in my long plan right now. I'm doing masters in psychology right now from this year because acting is about characters. We try to understand the characteristics of how a person thinks, how a person walks, what are their thoughts, what are their values and morals. So psychology is my next major that I'm doing just to understand people even more, because I get to meet so many new people every day. And I've always been keen to understand more and more about a particular subject, and I've been lucky that I've had amazing teachers and all of that. So that's my plan for now. I'm doing masters in psychology, and maybe in the future I would definitely be into producing. My favorite actor. Where in India?
In Korea.
In Korea. Lee Dong-wook, Lee Min-ho. Yeah. So basically, Lee Min-ho is the first actor whose series was Inheritors. That was the first show that I saw, and that's why I was like, oh, this is Korean drama, and that's how my interest started. And that's why I think Lee Min-ho has been that actor who's done very different kind of projects. There was this show called The King, which was on Netflix, and I loved it. So I've seen his growth as an actor. I think he's very versatile. He does different kind of roles, and that is what I like to do. So yeah, that's why he's my.
좀 전에 듣기로는 한국 관련된 그런 역할들을 하신다고 들었는데 어떻게 그렇게 한국 관련된 역할을 맡게 되시는지, 또 사람들이 본인한테 한국인 닮았어 이런 말 듣는지 좀 궁금합니다.
So, as I said, that I want to become a bridge between Korea and India because I see potential in both these industries, be Korea or India. I think each countries have their own specialties, and being a bridge basically means that I want India to know even more about the Korean culture, because we all do love the Korean culture and the films and everything, but if an Indian person is there, and she's exploring these places, she's getting to know the culture even more, I can tell them my personal experience, and that makes the love for anything grow bigger and bigger, right? It becomes more authentic, and that's why I think it plays a vital role also because, like I said, that the main aim is to get Asia together. You know, I see a lot of talent in India, I see a lot of talent in Korea, and even other Asian places that I've met so many actors from Malaysia and Thailand. They are doing so well. So I think if we all come together, just imagine all of these talents all together. I think that would be so good for us Asians, because we Asians are doing so good even in America, and I feel so proud when a BTS or, you know, our film RRR in India just went to the Oscars for the music. We got the Oscar. So when I see Asians doing so well, be India or Korea, I feel, yeah, we are, you know, standing up for ourselves. All us Asians are standing up for ourselves. We are making our own name, that we are very different from the other cultures. You know, we have our own cultures. India has so many different languages and cultures and music, food, architecture. I want the world to know more about it. Similarly, Korea, I've been to different provinces and I'm like, this province is so different from this province. Like Jeju is so different from Seoul, or Seoul is different from Incheon. So people need to know the variety, and that's why I'm so excited that I am that person who gets to, you know, make people aware that, see, Korea is not only about the films, it's not only about the dramas or makeup and skincare. There's so much more variety, and I hope that I can be that person who can take this information and, you know, encourage people that you should go to Korea, even if it's for studying or even if it's for just a travel, and it's good for families or friends or anybody. So I'm really happy that, you know, I'm the ambassador now and I can do all of these things for my country and for my second country, Korea. I call it my second home.
처음에 배우셨잖아요. 그리고 이제 영화 제작을 전공하셨고, 근데 말씀하시는 걸 들어보면 사실 배우나 영화 제작 그 이상의 어떤 꿈이 있으신 것처럼 보이거든요. 그래서 좀 롱 플랜, 그 이후에 어떤 꿈을 가지고 계시고 어떤 것이 되고 싶으신지 그걸 조금 포커싱해서 말씀을 부탁드립니다.
In the next 5 years, I want to become an entrepreneur. And secondly, I want to grow as an actor even more, want to do more scripts, more versatile characters, and basically, you know, do more things for my country. Being an Indian, I want to take, you know, my Indian cinema different places. I want to do important scripts which has good morals and good values. So that is there. Third, I would definitely want to be a part of something that helps people, be a part of an NGO. I'm already one, so I want to use my platform, use my fame into doing good things for people. So that is also one thing in my plan. So there are a lot of plans, and I think as I grow, I want to do things that are, you know, coming to me naturally, or, you know, if I see an opportunity and I like it, then I'll just go for it. Like this Korean thing happened, it was not in my plan, but I'm so grateful that I got this opportunity for, you know, doing such an important job. And more than an actor, as a human being, it's a big honor for me. So I just want to grow in all places and try to help people, do good projects. Yeah, that's my plan.
마지막으로 미래의 지금 한국 팬들이 많이 모르고 계십니다. 미래에 그래도 이제 팬들이 많이 생길 것 같은데, 짧게 이제 마지막 질문이니까 미래 한국 팬에게 한 말씀 해주십시오. 이렇게 정리하겠습니다.
I know, like you said, that, you know, I've just started in Korea, and honestly, this was not even in my plan. So I'm already really grateful. Even if I have 5 fans in Korea, that's enough for me right now. Yeah, because that's already a bonus for me. I have so much love in India. I've got so much love since I have been a child, and I really, if I look back 5 years, I didn't even know I would be here right now talking to you guys about my future plans in Korea. It's a whole new country. It's a whole new different plan for me. So I'm really grateful to have this opportunity, and all the fans that I have, even those 5 people. Thank you so much for so much love I have received in Korea. This time when I visited Korea, there was, you know, some people actually started recognizing me. They were like, we have seen you in the vlogs. We know you're doing a film. So thank you so much for supporting me. And I hope as an actor, as an ambassador, as an entertainer or content creator, I hope to bring my Indian cinema to Korea and do different things in Korea as well. And if my Indian fans are watching, which I know they are, thank you so much that you guys have supported me from my childhood. It's been so many years. All my fans are those people who grew up with me actually. When I was 8, they were also 8 years old, and now they're all 21. So thank you so much for so much love. I'm really grateful always. 감사합니다.
We are fans of you.
Yes! So we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fans. Woohoo!